state of mind. Eyes
What were you wearing? These words are probably the things you will hear from your relatives when they saw you wearing revealing clothes. But should a girl be blamed for rape based on what she is wearing?
Can you keep a secret?
I remember I was at my step-aunt's house for my little sister's father's side of the family, and I was watching TV with my step-cousins, 2 young girls and the eldest boy. Time passes and the 2 girls have left, and I'm left alone with the eldest boy. Watching TV while the adults are outside cooking, he reaches over and puts his arm around me, telling me how I'm beautiful and things like that. Keep in mind that I was 9 and he was probably in high school. I was so uncomfortable, but I just sat there and said, "Thanks, I guess." After a few more compliments and some small talk, he leans in and he kisses me. Being 9 and shy, I just sat there like an idiot. When I went home, I didn't tell my mom. I thought that if I told her, she would be disgusted and wouldn't love me anymore. I thought that she would just blame me for not doing anything, so I just kept it to myself. Since I didn't tell my mom right then and there, it continued. The next time I went there, I was playing with some young girls, and I went inside to go to the bathroom. While I was washing my hands, he steps in, and he was like, "Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't know you were in here." And I was like, "Oh, it's okay." But he didn't leave. He steps closer, and I put my hands on his chest, stopping him and saying, "Wait, I don't want to." And he told me that it was okay and that I wouldn't get in trouble. And he kisses me, and he made me do things I didn't want to do. 4 years pass, and now I'm 13 years old, and my mom and stepfather are separated. I was happy that I wouldn't go over there anymore, but I can feel that the guilt is still there. And a few months ago, at lunch with my mom, I'm telling myself, "Tell her. She'll understand. Do it. Tell her." And that's exactly what I did. Surprisingly, she was in the same situation I was when she was younger. She hugged me while I cried. She told me that it was going to be okay and that she loves me no matter what.
But first, what is rape? Rape is when a person intentionally forcing another person to have sexual intercourse with the offender against their will. It's widely thought that in most cases of rape, the offender is a stranger. The truth is, the majority of the people who commit rape know their victims, and in some other cases are relatives, friends, or work colleagues. Rape within marriage and a relationship can also occur. Remember, sex is about consent. If your partner or husband has forced you into having sex with them, this is rape. We treat this as serious as any other rape or sexual assault. Does wearing some sexual or provocative outfits indicate as a consent? What is sexual provocative? When a woman's outfit is described as a sexually provocative, the description generally suggests that her clothing is revealing, tight-fitting, or viewed as sexually suggestive in the context in which it is worn. According to the one proposed definition, provocative dress includes all female appearance styles that deviate from the acceptable norm of the specific social situation toward the direction of sexual suggestive and or body exposure. According to this definition, wearing a bikini in a beach is not a provocative because a bikini is considered acceptable attire for the beach. However, wearing a bikini to the bar would count as a provocative because in a bar, bikini would be more suggestive of nudity than a sunbathing or swimming at the beach. Guerrera Party List Representative Arlene Brosas lamented that at least 20 cases of rape are reported daily to the police, saying that the statistic on crime against women and children remain unchanged from previous years. Brosas cited the Philippine National Police crime statistic during the first 5 months of 2018. Figures disclosed that 2,962 rape cases were reported from January to May in 2018. She noted that the real figure might be higher since victims do not normally report to the police. Despite the Duterte regime's unrelenting campaign against drug and criminals, rape statistics in the Philippines remain troubling, with one Filipina raped every 72 minutes and thousands more sexually harassed, especially in public places, Brosas said. Addition to that, according to Akbayan Senator Risa Hontiveros at a press release on July 18, 2018, clothes don't cause rape. Rapists do. Instead of teaching women how to dress appropriately and limit our choices, our police force should help in educating the public, especially men, that forcing themselves upon women is unacceptable rape, she said. Sometimes when survivors of sexual assault came forward, they were asked what they were when they were attacked. Women's rights advocates have criticized asking such a question because it implies that the clothes in some way brought the assault on the wearer. There is an exhibition being held from January 8th to 20th last year in Maritime Community Center in Molenbeek that hopes to make one simple yet important rebuttal. Women are not to blame for provoking sexual assault. It does so by showcasing that people wearing everyday clothes like jeans and a t-shirt are still sexually assaulted. The exhibition consists of 18 outfits which were put together based on the description given by the survivor of sexual assault from Kansas University, which held a similar exhibition in September year 2017. The clothes included pajamas, tracksuit bottoms, and dresses, and each is accompanied by a note by the survivor on the attack. We want to destroy the stereotype about rape culture with this exhibit, says Yasmina Elmutuk, a project manager at Molenbeek Social Services. We all have jeans and t-shirts in our wardrobe, and the most important thing is, we are free to wear what we want.
Rape is wrong regardless of circumstances. There is no circumstances imaginable where rape is justifiable. Rape is always illegal and always should be illegal. What does it matter what clothes she may or may not be wearing? Raping her would be morally wrong and illegal. But still, regardless of everything, we need to be responsible to the things we are wearing. We need to dress accordingly to the places, events, or celebration we're attending to.